Hi, this is Christiana Gaudet with more answers to your questions about tarot. Today's question comes from Natalie. Hi, Christiana. I was wondering about the Knight of Cups. I understand that since he is a knight, he is in pursuit of something, but he also seems to be offering something as well. Does this knight usually depict romantic love, a potential suitor, or could it be an aspect of the querent? Someone who should pursue love as in their career, dreams, art, etc., with cups being the most dreamy, emotional, and fluid element. If so, how and when can you tell the difference? Natalie, that's a great question, and it opens the door to talk about a few different things. It opens the door for us to speak a little bit about the court cards. Many people find the court cards the most confusing to interpret because they can mean so many different things and really a wide array of things. How do you know? Well, how did you put it? Let's see. You said, how and when can you tell the difference? I'm going to answer that question first. And this is true for all tarot cards, really, especially for the court cards. And, of course, for the Knight of Cups that you've asked your question about. How do you know? A tarot card can mean so many different things. How do you know what's appropriate in each particular reading? Well, number one, that's where intuition comes in. Sometimes you just know. Tarot reading is inherently a psychic art. When you open yourself up to that, you'll know often. Sometimes more than one thing is true at the same time. So a particular card, like the Knight of Cups, can mean a number of different things. In the course of a reading, you may interpret it more than once to mean more than one thing, and those many meanings will all be appropriate to the reading. Another thing I want to point out, and I always have to give a tip of the hat to James Wells when I use this word, the word is context. If you're working with a specific question, the context of the question. For instance, if someone asks, what should I do about my career? And the Knight of Cups comes up, the answer is going to be very different than, what do you see in my love life? Or do you think I'll have children? Look at the context of the question and interpret the card appropriately. Context is also something to think about when you look at the cards that come up around that card. That gives you a sense of the direction you might be moving in as well. So intuition, context, and recognizing that more than one thing may be true at the same time. Now, let's get to our friend, the Knight of Cups. You asked, could the Knight of Cups be a potential suitor? Absolutely. Absolutely. This is a card that can tell you that someone's interested or that you're going to be meeting someone soon. This card could also tell you that you should be the suitor. This card could come up to say, go ahead, ask them out. Could this card tell someone to pursue something other than romance? Well, yes. Cups, as you mentioned, related to the suit of water. How did you refer to it? You said being the most dreamy, emotional, and fluid element. So, could this card say, pursue your dreams? Absolutely. Could this card say, pursue something that is close to your heart? Absolutely. Now, I'm going to give you two other possible meanings for this card. The pages and the knights often talk about young people. When you see pages and knights in a reading, they may represent the querent's children. If this is a teenager, it certainly could be a teenager who's interested in love. Show me a teenager who's not. But it could be an even younger person with a dreamy disposition, a young person who is very compassionate, loving, and sensitive. Another interpretation for the Knight of Cups is travel, specifically a romantic trip. A trip to go visit someone that you have romantic interest in, or a trip that you and your sweetheart take. So, many possibilities for the Knight of Cups. I hope this helps. Thank you, Natalie, for a great question. And if you have a question about tarot, send me an email and I'll make a video.